Hello dear viewer, I tripled myself, Murdoch X here with a holly jolly Santa-filled bag of surprise, Merry Gear Solid 2. There's a game maker named Arthur Lee who has a stack of free titles that you can download from his website. Merry Gear Solid 2 is the only one I've tried so far, but it's fantastic. I'm not gonna talk during this video, I'm gonna edit down my playthrough and let the game speak for itself. Enjoy.
Savin, 3 years after the Secret Santa incident, we had classified information that a new Santa had taken power. The whole thing was naughty, but our noses had been out in the cold too long. This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Looks like the stocking is busted.
What stocking?
The stocking you had me wear. You said it was made with synthetic octopus fibers that would make me nearly invisible to the human eye.
You didn't really. Snake, that was just an ordinary...
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
Well, I'm just happy you managed to get to the sneak point without getting yourself hurt.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
Oh, you mean that thing with Naomi?
No, I'm talking about Cole. How am I supposed to have a Merry Christmas if that's all I get these days?
Well, Snake, it's been a while since anyone's had a truly Merry Christmas. What with the sudden surge of PNCs popping up around the world.
PNCs?
Pretty naughty children. Naughty doesn't even begin to describe them. They're more like hired mercenaries selling their services to the highest bidder. It used to be just a few rogue groups, but now it's become a global phenomenon. In fact, the world's seen the creation of at least a dozen PNCs in the past 3 years alone.
So it all started 3 years ago. That's about the time I assassinated Saint Nick.
That's right. It's likely that Saint Nick's death lies at the root of all of these problems. After all, he did play an important role in the SOC system.
SOC system?
The Spirit of Christmas system. A series of checks and balances created by the three wise men in order to maintain an equal balance of naughty and nice.
And without a Saint Nick to keep the SOC system in check, there hasn't been an incentive to be nice.
That's right, Snake. We've dropped you off at Outer Savin Mall.
Outer Savin?
Yeah, you know, the one mall in which shoppers will always have a place.
Let me guess. I'm not just here to do some last-minute Christmas shopping.
Afraid not, Snake. I recently dug up some information on the US government's encrypted security channel about an extremist group that calls themselves the Ghosts of Christmas Past. The information I've uncovered shows that they've got their hands on Santa's hat.
What's so dangerous about a hat?
It's not so much the hat itself as it is the beliefs behind it. Whoever controls Santa's hat has full control over the SOC system, and whoever controls the SOC system has full control over the entire child population of the world.
So what?
The ghosts have threatened to use the hat to create a world of PNCs.
A world of perpetual naughtiness!
That's right. The ghosts are demanding the brain of Saint Nick, but it's anyone's guess as to what they're gonna do with it. It's gotta be something big. Something worth using the entire world's child population as a bargaining chip for. Something like...
Metal Gear.
No, Snake. There's absolutely no reason to jump to conclusions. All we know is that the ghosts have arranged a meeting with the US president somewhere in that mall. Your mission is to find out what's going on, and to put a stop to the ghosts' plan before the meeting takes place.
Gotcha.
For the duration of this mission, we'll be referring to each other by code names.
What's wrong with my old code name?
What, Old Snake?
No, Solid Snake.
No one's called you that in years.
Yeah, but...
Look, I'll let you decide for yourself. Would you rather be called Old Snake or Cold Snake?
Cold Snake, I guess.
Good. Remember, Snake, the ghosts have Santa's hat, which means that any children you run into during the mission are under their control. Do whatever it takes to stay out of the enemy's field of vision.
Got it.
Head to the elevator. I'll be giving you advice and instructions via codec. My frequency is 012.25. Good luck. Hold it, Snake. It's foolish to run headfirst into every situation. By holding the shift key near a wall, you can hug up against it. Doing so will allow you to get a better view of what's up ahead.
Can I hold the shift key near a kid?
No, Snake. Stranger danger.
There's no wind. I feel asleep.
You can always access me via codec by pressing the C button. If you find yourself in a difficult situation, just give me a call. That kid ahead is guarding that landing pad pretty carefully. You should try distracting him by knocking on a nearby wall. To do that, hug a wall with the shift key, and then press the control key to make a noise. Any nearby guards will come investigate the source of the noise. You can use this to open up a sneaking path.
So I press control while hugging a wall and knock on it. Got it. Say, Otacon.
Yeah?
Knock knock.
What was that noise?
You're supposed to say who's there.
Just my imagination.
What was that? I found the intruder.
I forgot to tell you about the Jolaton radar. The Jolaton radar is the thing in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. It's based on the same Joliton technology that allows shoppers to easily find the exact locations of the presents they're looking for. But don't be fooled. There's a big difference between the existing Joliton technology and the special Jolaton radar you're equipped with.
What's the difference?
Well, the subtle swapping of the Y in Joliton to an I in your Joliton radar trickles down to its functionality. Whereas the Joliton radar could only detect Christmas presents, the Joliton radar is capable of detecting presents of any kind.
Including human presents.
Bingo!
I'm guessing that white dot is me.
That's right.
What about the red ones?
Those dots represent an enemy's presence. Watch out and stay outside of that enemy's field of vision.
That's the blue cone, right?
Yep. Also, you might have noticed the radar was unusable on the rooftop. Sometimes there's too much interference. In those cases, the Joliton radar will be jammed.
Anything I can do about that?
Afraid not.
So you're saying this is a Joliton radar that you made modifications to?
Yep, a specially modified Joliton radar. I would have called it the Autoton radar, but...
You sure this isn't just my old Soliton radar? Because Mei-Ling made that.
No, not at all. Look, Snake, we don't have time for idle chit-chat.
A surveillance camera?
It's a mall, Snake.
Oh, right.
Remember, these security cameras have a blind spot, so you can sneak beneath them without being seen. Hold up, Snake. Someone's conversation is being carried through the ventilation shafts.
Have all the preparations been made?
Yes, and the tadpoles have set up an ambush on the first floor, in case the meeting with the president goes sour.
First floor?
And where is he?
He.
Our third.
What? Are you afraid he'll flake?
I don't really trust him, but I've got no choice but to believe him, for now.
Without belief, you'll never be able to inherit the title of Father Christmas.
I suppose you're right.
I'll be heading up to the 20th floor. I just need a little time to cool off. You stay here and wait for the president to arrive.
You hear that, Snake? The ghosts are meeting with the president on the first floor of the mall. You'll have to get down there to make sure things don't get hairy. Huh, looks like the elevator's down. You'll have to get around the mall by foot.
He's over here!
Snake, what's going on? Snake? Snake? Snake! Snake, I forgot to mention that I noticed you sound a bit, different. More like you did when I first met you. You sound a lot healthier than you did in MGS4. I mean, in the Middle East.
Yeah, the Middle East is a dusty place. Sand really does a number on your vocal cords.
Whatever you say, Snake.
This is Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
In fact, it's kept me pretty regular.
Oh, Snake, you're disgusting. It looks like you're in some kind of Halloween costume store. Maybe you can find something useful in that store's storage room. That's located in the northeast corner of the store. Lucky for you, that guard's asleep. Otherwise, he'd definitely come investigate the commotion. You can get past metal floors without making much noise if you slide along the walls beside them.
Otacon, I found a reindeer mask.
Snake, is there something you have, to tell me?
Aren't you usually the one to tell me how new items work?
Well, it's just, I want you to know that furdom has been around for a long time, and...
Furdom?
Yeah, you know, furries. It's a fandom that revolves around anthropomorphic animals.
Anime. It's always anime with you, isn't it, Otacon? I'm a mercenary. I don't have time for any nerd hobbies. Now tell me how I can use this thing.
Well, for a start, it's frighteningly realistic. Has it got a red light-up nose?
Nope.
Darn. So it's no good as a flashlight either.
Let me put this thing on. Maybe it'll give me some ideas.
Sure thing, Snake? Snake? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. I could have sworn you were a mounted deer head.
Huh. A mounted deer head, huh?
You'll be able to avoid being seen as long as you're hugging a wall with that thing on. Just make sure not to move, or you'll give yourself away. Also, if you bump into anyone, the jig is up, so stay out of the enemy's path.
Huh?
What was that?
That sleeping guard must have woken up. Snake, you're surrounded. Use the deer head to sneak your way out of there. You sure it isn't because you quit?
Quit what?
Well, you know, these things'll kill you. Well, what I'm trying to say is that maybe your voice is returning to normal because you've stopped smoking.
Look, Otacon, we all know the only side effects of smoking are the ability to see infrared lasers and a really slow drain of health. Nothing permanent or irreversible, so long as you've got a few rations handy.
But Snake, the Surgeon General...
And how else was I supposed to know which way the wind was blowing atop that building in Zanzibar land?
What? Oh, look, forget I asked.
Don't take another step. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor's electrified.
Who are you?
Just a voice in your head. But you can call me Cindy Lou Who, or Who for short.
Cindy. A girl.
Do I sound like a girl to you?
It's hard to trust a voice over codec. I've already been fooled once by my twin brother.
You'll need to find a way to disable the high voltage switch.
You're using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
As for the gas, you don't want to be breathing any of that stuff. It'll knock you out cold.
Wait, why is there a room filled with gas and electrical flooring inside a mall?
To keep out intruders like you and I.
That makes sense. Who are you anyway?
An old friend.
Otacon, I need you to run a trace on the frequency of my last codec conversation.
What codec conversation?
That's right, he was using burst transmission.
Burst transmission? Oh, there's no way to find the codec frequency of a conversation like that. Except...
Except what?
Well, have you tried looking on the back of the Blu-ray case? I know, it's a pain. But you need to find the Blu-ray case for Mary Gear Solid 2. You see the Blu-ray case labeled Mary Gear Solid 2?
No.
Huh? Oh, wait. We're on the PC, and the game is downloaded onto your hard drive. There is no Blu-ray Mary Gear Solid 2 case.
Otacon, get a grip!
What an age we live in, huh, Snake? Digital distribution. Wonder what they'll think of next.
So no?
No what?
You can't run a trace on my last codec conversation?
Afraid not. Snake? Snake!
I've hacked the mall's central computer and activated the Muzak in the previous area. It should have woken up those sleeping guards.
Snake, that present looks pretty well guarded. Maybe you should come back for it later.
He's over here.
Maybe he didn't hear me. Guess I'll have to go in there and wake him up. But what if I get cooties? Cooties ain't even real. It's no good. I can't do it.
Otacon, what the hell am I supposed to do with a candy cane?
That's no ordinary candy cane. Read the wrapper.
Novocaine?
That's right. That's a Nova brand candy cane. It's made with an especially strong child-quieting corn syrup. Or CQC.
CQC?
CQC is an anesthetic capable of putting a child to sleep. Ever notice how doctors will give a kid a lollipop after a shot?
Sure.
Those lollipops are laced with a small dose of CQC. They're used to numb the pain, and to keep the kids quiet. The dosage of CQC in that Novocaine is much, much higher.
So you're telling me I could put a kid to sleep with this thing?
That's right. Sneak up right behind an enemy and press the control key to knock him out. The anesthetic will wear off after a couple of seconds, so be sure to be out of the area before the kid wakes up.
Got it.
One last thing.
What is it?
Candy canes go in the mouth, not through the windpipe. You got that? He didn't hear me. Guess I'll have to go in there and wake him up. But what if I get cootie? It's the enemy!
Found him!
Snake? Snake!
I found him!
White blood. The last time I saw that was...
Yep, police knots.
No, I'm pretty sure...
Phrase! I wasn't talking about the weather, old man.
Who are you?
As spring gives way to winter, so too shall the past give way to the present. It is a present filled with ice. For revenge is a glass best served cold.
Milk?
That's right, Snake. I am the ghost of Christmas present, and delivering milk is my fortified forte. Ah, such cold taste, such smooth texture. These are the short-lived features of milk of the freshest quality. Milk bomb! Yet so short-lived was my delivery. The temporary joy my milk provided could never compare to the permanence, the everlasting cheer of a Christmas gift well received. My gifts could only be appreciated in the present.
Milk would have to be consumed by its best buy date.
My gift was a ticking time bomb, innocuous at one moment, yet devastating the next. For many years, I've faced intolerance, but I've got no time to dwell in the past. Snake, today is your best buy date, and let me make it milky clear that you shall be bested by this battle's end.
Otacon. He's wearing a fox stealth suit.
You're right, and it looks like it's been specially modified to keep his body cool. I wonder why that is.
Otacon, the enemy. His blood is white. The last time I've seen that was...
That's not white blood, Snake. That's milk.
Milk?
You'd better be careful, Snake. An enemy that bleeds out milk is sure to have extremely strong bones. Your weapons will be ineffective here. Snake, think! The ghost is made of milk. Milk's gotta have a weakness.
Lactose intolerance.
No, Snake. Try to think lactose intolerance in reverse. How did you? Look, Snake, we've gotta hurry before the situation gets real sour. I've got it! I know how to defeat him! But are you sure you want me to, spoil it? Try setting the clock on your computer ahead a week or two. I've got it! I know how to defeat him! But are you sure you want me to, spoil it? Try setting the clock on your computer ahead a week or two. I've got it! I know how to defeat him! But are you...
Now that's what I call a blood-curdling scream. Not even the refrigeration of your cooling suit could have kept the milk in your veins fresh for that long.
I see your mental skills haven't thawed a bit, Snake. Just like cold times.
Do I know you?
Snake, we're not snow different, you and I. The children of a colder generation.
What do you mean? Who are you?
My father. My father was one of the 3 wise men who created the SOC system. He was well on his way to inherit the title of Father Christmas, when in a freak accident at San Geronimo, his body literally burned itself up.
That special blue fox sneaking suit. You must be Python's kid.
Please, Snake. Father had a name. Python was just a code name given to him by Fox. Those who truly loved him knew him by his birth name, Frosty Frost.
Frosty the Snowman. And that would make you
Jack Frost, his son. This suit, it was the only thing they could recover off of my father's melted remains.
a cooling suit filled with liquid nitrogen. That explains the sub-zero temperatures of your milk bombs.
It was my father's legacy, and that which allowed me to become the world's greatest milkman, delivering the coldest, freshest milk in even the hottest of temperatures. However, not even the liquid nitrogen from my suit could have saved my milk from the blistering stupidity of human ignorance.
Human ignorance?
Leave it by the door, they'd say, as if such a thing were even conceivable. My milk, that which I have literally poured my life into, to sit out in the sun, beads of sweat forming on its glassy container, curdling ever closer to its date of expiration. My gift to the world was a gift of the present, a transient gift that could neither be enjoyed in the past nor the future. I longed to find a way to do it faster, to deliver it fresher. I needed a way to deliver my milk directly into any house from anywhere in the world. I needed Merry Gear.
Merry Gear?
Yes, Merry Gear. A bipedal sleigh with the ability to launch gifts from any location. It was the three wise men's fail-safe, a means to keep Christmas alive should all three of the wise men pass on. But it could only be activated with the entry of 3 secret passcodes, one from each of the 3 wise men. You see, the members of the 3 wise men were part of an agreement, a pact that bound each of them to enter their secret passcodes on their deathbeds. It was a way of ensuring Christmas would go on, a pact that would ensure the activation of the Merry Gear at the right time. My father, Frosty, upheld his part of the agreement and entrusted his passcode to me. Between the 3 ghosts of Christmas past, we had 2 passwords. We needed just 1 more.
So that's why the ghosts are demanding Nick's brain.
Yes, your unexpected assassination of Saint Nick in the Secret Santa incident prevented Santa from entering the 3rd and final passcode. We had planned to obtain Saint Nick's brain and extract the final passcode, giving us access to the Merry Gear.
But how would this help you deliver your milk?
Snake, you aren't thinking outside of the box. Or rather, perhaps that is exactly what you are doing. What do you mean? Think, Snake. If the Merry Gear is only capable of launching gift boxes.
Put the milk in a gift box?
Yes, the greatest gift of all! Snake, it was only my dream. to make the world a happier place through milk.
It seems that your dreams have expired.
And I, along with them. But don't cry. I'll be back again someday.
I guess there's no use crying over spilled milk.
That's one down, Snake. Just 2 more to go. If I remember correctly, one of the ghosts is on the first floor. Continue making your way down there.
So that was a ride. I really enjoyed that time-changing mechanic. Definitely felt like a Hideo Kojima moment. If you would like to try out this gem of an indie game, there will be a link in the description below. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing if you'd be so kind, and game on, gamer.